welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. So today's video is really exciting because we are trying out lots of new makeup. I absolutely love videos like these. These are some of my favorite videos to film just to have fun, play makeup, try out new things that we've never tried before. I will have to say this video is a mix of makeup that is new, it's new on the market, it just came out, and then also makeup that's new to me, so makeup that has just already been out and that I'm just getting around to trying, or that I have tried years ago that I'm trying again. So yeah, that's kind of like, there's a good mix in there. But I really hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe down below, and let's hop right into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the eyes. So I got this Makeup Revolution Alexis Stone Instinct palette, and it has a lot of pretty shades in here. I actually haven't opened any of these products yet. I haven't tried anything. I got a lot of new makeup, so I'm very excited to film this video and try everything out on camera. Just need to open this. Hang on 1 second. Open. And opening it up, I've actually not even seen this in person yet. It has, oh there I am, a lot of pretty shades, you guys. I'm so excited to play with this. I wanted to get something a little bit different because the only colorful palette that I have is by Morphe, and it's actually discontinued. So I thought that I should get another palette to switch it up and play with some color. This is such a tough decision deciding which colors to play with today. I think I'm going to kind of go with the purple. I'm feeling purple today. So I'm also going to try a new eyeshadow technique that I see a lot of people doing now, where you start out with a darker shade and then blend it out with a lighter transition shade. So we're going to try that. I'm going to take this shade right here on my Morphe M433, and we're just going to start packing this into the crease area and see how this looks. Hang on. My desk is a mess right now. I'm actually surprised already by the pigment in this palette. I was not expecting that. I know like some colorful eyeshadows can be a little chunky, especially because this is by Makeup Revolution, so I wasn't sure, you know, how good it was gonna be, but so far, I know I've only literally dipped into one shade, but so far, it's already impressing me. So I'm just gonna build this color up a little bit, and then I'm going to buff it out with the one shade lighter. Going back into the lightest shade with this Morphe R37, I'm just going to take that and start buffing it right above here a little bit. Uh-oh. I think this brush was dirty. Ah! Okay, maybe not. Okay, this shade is very light. So I'm not really seeing a whole lot of color payoff, which is fine. I mean, it's just a very light shade. I wasn't expecting it to be anything crazy, but I'm going to dip back into that first shade and just take a little bit and start blending it up into that lighter shade. Just kind of barely applying any pressure and start working it into it. I think I am going to do a cut crease too, so it's okay if we go a little high because I have hooded lids, so I'm going to have to cut my crease pretty high anyways. So I'm going to take the Morphe M433 again, and I'm going to go into the one shade darker here. So this is the third shade down, and I'm going to start working this into the crease area here. Like I said, I'm doing a cut crease, so it's okay if it gets all over the lid. We're just really focused on how it looks in the crease. Okay, so I'm going to deepen it up just a little bit more because I feel like it's not really deepening that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the darkest shade here and kind of mix it into the black. So we're just going to dip our brush back and forth once again with the Morphe M433. And then we're going to start focusing this out here a little bit. Honestly, I should probably get a more precise brush for this. I think I am, because this is a little fluffy. Okay, so I'm using this Morphe M506. It's a little bit more precise, and I'm going to go into the black and the purple and then really start placing it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Into the crease area here. Like I said, I am going to cut it, so I'm going to bring it a little bit higher than I normally would. Taking a clean Morphe M433, I'm just going to go in to the first shade that we use and just kind of blend this all out because I feel like it's getting a little bit patchy in here and we're losing some of that vibrance. So this is the second lightest shade, and I'm just going to kind of go in. There we go. I'm going to clean that up, buff it all out, buff it all together. So I think that's good for now. We're going to cut the crease and see how it looks, and then we can always kind of fix it from there. So where's my little crease brush? Here it is. So I'm taking my trusty Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light and this little Real Techniques brush. It's so good for cutting the crease. Just looks like this. This is the Real Techniques accent brush. And we're going to cut the crease. So, like I said, I have hooded eyes, so honestly, it's always a struggle for me to cut the crease. I'm going to kind of cut it right where that second fold is, the top fold there, if you guys can see. Taking this little Real Techniques sponge, I'm just going to kind of pounce it on there just to kind of make sure all that concealer is blended into the eye area. Okay, so I feel like that's good. I'm going to go ahead and set it down with some translucent powder. I'm trying not to look up too much because I don't want it to crease. So just taking some translucent powder on this little Mod Pro crease brush. Don't know where I got this, but just going to take it and set that down so it doesn't crease or move around. So now we're going to start the process over except, oh my gosh, I just threw this. Now we're going to start the process over except moving in. So I'm going to take the black and the darkest shade of the purple, and it's pretty much just the shade that we have here, and just start blending it in, working it in a little bit more here. I'm going to go in with the third shade down, so I'll show you guys since it's been a minute since I've shown you the palette. I'm pretty much taking these two and then working our way up here. So now I'm going to go in with this shade and place that right in here. And then I'm going in with the second shade down and just kind of doing the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and catch this eye up real quick and then I'll be right back. So this is how the eyes are looking. I love the way they are turning out. I think they look really pretty. Once we clean all this up, I think it'll look gorgeous. So I love the gradient in with the cut crease. So now I'm going to apply some liner and some mascara so that way we can do lashes. So for lashes, I'm trying out the Lilly lashes in the style Miami. These are like a cult favorite. I personally never tried them, but they look stunning, you guys. They look huge, like really fluffy, but I love when people wear them. I think they look so pretty, so I'm very excited to try them out myself. I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner because since those are like very thick lashes, I feel like I need a line to kind of blend the lash band into my real lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some on. This is the Stila. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go that high. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner, obviously in the shade black. Line is done. It does not have to be perfect by any means. So right now I'm going to pop on some mascara. I don't have a new mascara to try out today, but I figured it was fine because we're trying out new lashes, so the mascara really doesn't matter. But this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and you guys know I use this all the time. It's so good. I'm like out of breath. Why am I so out of breath right now? There's absolutely no reason I should be out of breath from doing my makeup. I'm literally just sitting here. The box, first of all, is so luxurious. I know. I mean, it should be for $30 eyelashes, but let's see. First, you always want to measure the lash out to your eye. Okay, these are way too big for my eye. Holy guacamole. People always look so good in them though, so we're gonna put them on. Before we move on to the skin, I'm gonna talk about my first impressions of the Lilly lashes. So first, okay, they're really, really high quality. They are super high quality. The lash itself and the lash band is super nice. I love. The style itself is very big, very dramatic. I love the pieciness in them, but I'm definitely going to use them for filming. They are beautiful lashes. I just wouldn't wear these out myself to like if I'm going out or going out for date night with Devin. They're just, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like I need to get used to them. They are just extremely big. They do, you can't tell, but like they do touch my eyebrows. They're just dramatic. They're huge, okay? They're dramatic lashes. Moving on to the skin, I'm so excited to try out this primer, you guys. I have been dying to use it. So this is the Henkrisen Banana Bright Face Primer. I wanted to try this because I've heard amazing things about their banana line. I love their Banana Bright eye cream. I actually have that. That's the eye cream that I always use, and I'm in love with it. I'm very excited. This says it instantly illuminates, hydrates, and improves foundation wear all day, and it has a vitamin C in it. It also has other really good ingredients in it. It can blur the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It hydrates and gives you a radiant glow. It also targets the signs of aging for a brighter, healthier looking complexion. So it does a lot. Pretty much it's really good for your skin, and it has vitamin C. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very, very cute, very matte orange. I love that. It looks and smells literally just like my eye cream. Like this is my eye cream. So we're just going to pop this on. If you guys are looking for a new eye cream, I really recommend this one a lot. The Banana Bright eye cream, it's so good. It's very soft, I will say that. It feels really good. You can definitely tell it's hydrating. It did give my skin a really pretty glow. I love that. Nothing too crazy, but it does feel really nice on the skin. It makes my skin feel really soft. I'm going to pop a little bit more on the forehead. Right off the bat though, I'm really liking this. Really good for like hydration. I wouldn't say it necessarily blurs anything. Like I can still see everything on my skin. It didn't feel like a silicone-y, you know what I mean, like fill in your pores type of thing. But it definitely feels really hydrating. It smells really yummy. It smells really like clean and fresh, and oh, it smells amazing. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I tried this out forever ago, you guys, and I did not like it, but I tried it when it first came out. I feel like my view of makeup has changed a lot. I'll say this like with something else that I also got that I tried a while ago, but I feel like I'm looking for different things now in makeup than I was, you know, when I first started my channel. So I feel like I'm in a different place. I'll look at this differently, but I was really excited to try this because I know Jaclyn Hill raves about this foundation, so I was like, okay, it must be missing something if Jaclyn Hill said she loves it. So it says it's hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, non-comedogenic. I never know how to say that word. Comedogenic. I think that's how you say it, but it pretty much means it doesn't clog your pores. So I'm really excited to try this. It has coconut water in it, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. So let's give this a go. I got mine in the shade Golden Beige. Hopefully this is the right shade. Do not know. Ooh. Okay, it's a little dark, especially since I'm freshly self-tanned. I will say that. It'll probably match me today, but I'm definitely going to need to get a lighter shade because I've never this tan. Like, this is first day tan. Okay, moving on to concealer, I'm trying another one that I know you guys all know, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So, I tried this a long time ago, you guys, like a very long time ago in First Impressions when it first came out. But yeah, so when this first came out, I didn't even wear false lashes, I don't think, even back then. So, you know, it just wasn't the same. I didn't look at makeup the same. So, we're going to try it out again today. It took me that many years to finally try it out. But every single time I watch a favorites video or someone like mentions their favorite concealer, they always use Tarte Shape Tape. So, once again, I'm like, I must be missing something. So, I got mine in the shade Light Neutral. Obviously, this is what it looks like. I definitely think that this was the right shade. It's nothing too crazy light. I'm not going to put too much because I know this is a full coverage concealer. I still like to look a little bit more on the natural side, but we're going to see. I love the doe foot applicator. I love just how it's so big and it's so easy to use. I'm going to start cleaning up the edge here, so you want to be really careful. I usually drag my beauty blender or my beauty sponge and just clean up the edge. You don't really want to stamp onto it just because you can mess up the eyeshadow, but if you just kind of drag just to kind of make that line, it works a lot better. Okay, so concealer is on and I love it, you guys. I love it this time, and thank goodness. I was so nervous that I don't know why I was nervous that I wasn't, but Like, everyone loves this concealer. Why don't I? I need to try it again. And I really do like it. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, especially under the eye area, but I definitely feel like for a night out or if you want a more full coverage look, this is really nice. So, loving the skin so far. For powder, I actually ordered the Hourglass Mineral Veil powder, and it is not here. It's supposed to be coming today, but I have stuff to do. I have to film, edit, and upload this video today, pack up, and drive home an hour. And it's 2 o'clock already, so I couldn't wait for the powder to come because it's probably going to be here in like 3 hours. So we're going to just have to move on today. I'll definitely use that in my next video, though. You guys will know how I feel about it. So I don't have a new powder to try, but I do have a new powder sponge to try. So I saw this in Ulta. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Powder Sponge. So this was like, I don't know, this really intrigued me when I saw it. I was like, what is this? Because I love the Real Techniques sponge. I mean, this is Real Techniques and their just normal face sponge. The orange one is really good. So I definitely want to try this out. I thought that this would be good too. Since I don't have a new powder, we can at least try a new tool for powder. It's weird. Okay, so let me show it up close to you guys. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like velvet. I don't know, it's weird. It definitely has a squish to it. It says use the rounded side for blending, flat edge for baking, and pointed tip for coverage. Use damp or dry with powders. We're gonna go ahead and set the base, and then I'm about to take a break because my camera's about to die. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and wet this because I feel weird like using a sponge dry. So I'm gonna wet this and I'll be right back. I'm gonna use my Cody Airspun loose face powder. Switch it up a little bit today. And we're going to use a sponge. Let's see if this is any different than a normal beauty blender. Okay, well, I have absolutely way too much powder on right now because, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I obviously kind of messed it up right now, but this thing is amazing. Okay, so this is definitely different than a regular beauty blender. If you guys know, a regular beauty blender, like, you know how like when you put powder on it and you put it on your face and it kind of sticks and sometimes you apply too much powder in one area? This does not do that. I don't know how because it's wet, but it doesn't hang on to any powder. It literally uses all the powder that you have on and just, it like hangs on to it until you put it on your face. So you're not going to put powder and like a ton of powder is going to fall off, and I don't even know like how to explain it, but if you use a wet beauty blender, you know what I mean, like how when you put it on, all the powder can stick there and it can kind of be hard to blend out. This literally hangs onto the powder and you can use so much more powder on your face with just one dip. Like I never say shook, but I'm shook. Moving on to bronzer, I actually do not have a new bronzer, you guys, so definitely let me know any recommendations down below. I asked you guys on Instagram as well, but you guys kind of said some that I already have, so let me know of any good bronzers because I'm definitely on the hunt for a new one. But I'm going to use this Smashbox Cali contour palette just because I don't really use this that much on my channel. So I'm going to take this shade right here to bronze up the skin on my Morphe M530. And we are going to start adding some warmth back into our skin. My gosh, yes, I forgot how good this bronzer was. I haven't used it in forever. Since it's a palette, it just kind of like, you know what I mean, falls to the bottom of my makeup. And I just never really use it that much. But I forgot how good it is. It looks so good on the skin. Definitely need to blend it out. But I love it. I'm actually just going to dip into the blush in this palette because I don't know if I've ever used this before, but it looks a little dark, but we'll try it. It's not bad. It's cute. I definitely probably couldn't use it if I was any lighter, but it's cute. So I'm going to clean up underneath the bronzer. I'm going to try this end of the sponge. Now I know not to grab. Look, I barely dipped it in and it grabbed so much, you guys. Like, this thing is serious. It really just makes all the powders go on so smooth and not chunky whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I have 2 highlights to show you guys. First, I got the Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I have actually never tried these highlights before, you guys, because they're so expensive. But I had a gift card, so I thought, why not? So I love Fenty Beauty. I have a few of their products. I just have never tried their highlighters, and these were speaking to me, the champagne colors. They look so good. And then I also got the Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. So these are the highlighters I got. I'm probably going to start out with the Revlon one because I know it's new, and I know it's probably not as likely that you guys have used this rather than the Fenty one, because, you know, the Fenty ones are really popular. So we're going to go with the cheaper one, more affordable. I figured you guys would probably want to see that one a little bit better, and then maybe we can sprinkle in some Fenty on top. But I swear, every single thing I've had to open has been the biggest struggle. I'm ripping off my nail polish. Well, my camera died again for the 50 millionth time, but I did not have that much patience this time, so I went ahead and I did my lower lash line. I mean, it was really simple. All I did was I combined these two shades right here, and I just ran them underneath with that Morphe brush, the Morphe M433, and then I took the two dark shades and I just kind of took a pencil brush, and this is the Morphe, or this is a Sigma brush. I forgot I had Sigma E30. Just combined the two dark shades and put them on my outer corner, and that's all I did. So now we're back to where we were. I did get an eyeliner. Actually, let me just go ahead and start off where it was. Let's do the highlighter first. Let me not get ahead of myself. So I finally got this open. It took me forever to get it open, but we are here. It looks very pretty. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. Okay, it looks more on the natural side, but it definitely looks really pretty. It feels very creamy. And we're going to see how it wears. So I'm going to apply with my usual brush. This is the Morphe M510. We're just going to dip it in here and pop it on. Okay. So I will say, I kind of figured it'd be like this because it looks very creamy, that it is super, super natural on the skin. So if you can see it, kind of have to get the angles here. It definitely looks very natural, but it's still very pretty. It's definitely not for like going out, you want a beaming highlighter. I definitely wouldn't use it for that, but it does, like, I mean, it's called the Skin Light, so maybe it's supposed to kind of look like your skin, which is exactly what it looks like. So I don't know, I really like it. I think it's very pretty. It's very natural, but it's still very pretty. I forgot to tell you, look at my hand. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, I burnt my hand curling my hair, and I have a scar, and then I burnt it again literally almost in the exact same place when I was getting ready to film this video, when I was curling my hair today. And so now my entire hand right here is about to be scarred from trying to curl my hair. So this is why I love doing makeup. I hate doing my hair, and this is why. I did get a brown eyeliner. I honestly don't think brown eyeliner is going to look that good with this look, but I definitely want to try the formula. So this is the NYX, oh my gosh, it's so dark I can't even read it. This is the NYX brown eyeliner. Let me get this open here. I should have opened everything before I started filming. Okay, this one's a lot easier though. So this is in the shade Brown Perfection. I really wanted a brown eyeliner for something a little softer than black in the waterline. It's definitely still very dark, but not as harsh as black. For lips, I have one new product. I have a new lipstick, but not a new lip liner. So I'm going to use this lip liner that's fairly new. I used it in my last video. This is the Kylie lip liner in the shade Ice Latte. I literally got this lip liner, I mean, because it's like a nude brown, but also strictly for the name. I love the name. It's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips really quick with this because they're so chapped. And the lipstick that I got is this L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Cademia. It looks like a really pretty nude color. I'm so excited to try it. That is light. Alright guys, so that wraps up this first impressions trying out new makeup video. I would have to say my favorite thing is probably tied between the Alexis Stone palette, because honestly this blew me away. I think the eyes look so good for such an affordable palette. I mean, you get all of these shades. I think it was $25, so I think that's really good for an eyeshadow palette, especially for the quality of these shades. They blend it out really nicely and seamlessly. So I would have to say this and that Real Technique sponge. Where'd it go? I already lost it. Oh, here it is. This is so good. It's definitely like, you can use a regular, you know, beauty sponge for your powder, but this is like, this is so good. It's definitely very innovative. It's kind of a game changer for powders, but I absolutely love this. So I would have to say that those are my two favorite things that I used today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know any makeup you think I should try down below, any good makeup, because I'm always looking, obviously, for a good new makeup. So thank you guys once again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!